Hi guys, you are now over 100 subscribers on this channel and I'm very grateful for that. And videos will be coming in a regular basis now, where since I have more time. And if you have suggestions for future subjects, please put them in the comment section, or if you have even questions about learning the ZBLL or even using the ZZ method as my main method. Thanks again for subscribing to my channel, and I hope you like the videos that are coming up next. So let's get into it. In this video, I will try to explain how I recognize the H set. First of all, I start by looking at the OLL case. In this case, it's the double headlights, the H. So I then divide it into its 4 COLL cases. Here you have when these two are the same and these two are the same. Then you have this one, and here where there is only a line on the top, and here there's a line on the side. And each of these cases is then divided into 12 subsets, into 12 smaller cases. And that's where I begin learning the algorithms. So after dividing it into the COLLs, I look at this piece and try to see with which side it matches up. Here you can see that it matches up with the left side. But this here I also have 3 cases where it matches up with the right. And here you can see that it doesn't match up with either the left or the right, but you can see that it matches up with this other piece. So there are also 3 cases for this one. And then for the last cases, they are opposite. So how I recognize these cases is, if it matches up with the left one, I immediately look here and see if I have a line, if these pieces are opposite or if they are adjacent. And then I know which algorithm to do based on the pieces here. And for the next one, if the piece matches up with the right, I look here at these 2 pieces, if they are the same, opposite, or adjacent. And for the third one, if this piece matches up with this one, I look here and see that these 2 are opposite. But here, since they are adjacent, I look at these 2 pieces here. If they are the same, I perform this algorithm. And if they are not the same, if they are opposite, I perform this algorithm. And for the last 3 cases, if these 2 are opposite, I look at the 2 pieces here. If they are the same, I perform this one. And if these ones are the same, they kind of form a checkers pattern, I perform this algorithm. And here you can see that they are opposite. So that's how I recognize the first H set. For the other 3 COLL subsets, the process is basically the same, so I will just go over them quickly. So here you can see that this is the case where these 2 are the same and these 2 are the same. So I look at this piece again and see if it matches up with this one, or if it matches up with this one. And if it doesn't match up with either, it matches up with this one, or it's opposite to this one. So again, if it matches up with this one, I look at these 2 pieces, if they're the same, if they're opposite, or if they're adjacent. If it matches up with this one, I look at these 2 pieces, if they're the same, adjacent, or opposite. And if it matches up with this one, this piece, I look at these 2 if they are adjacent, and then I look at this piece if it matches up with the upper one, or if it matches up with the lower one. And again here, if this piece is opposite to this one, I look at this side. Here I have a line, but here this piece matches up with the upper pieces, and this one matches up with the lower pieces. In the case where this piece matches up with the higher ones, where in fact this is the COLL where the 2 pieces that match up are on the top, I immediately compare them with this piece, because on the other side either on this side and this or this side, they are already adjacent. So here you can see that they're the same. Here they are opposite. Here this one matches up with the left one, and this one matches up with the right one. So if they're the same, I look at these two pieces, I can see that there is a line here on the bottom. Then I look here, I see there's a line on the top, and here I can see that there are opposite pieces on the top. And here again I can see, after I see that these two are opposite with this one, I look at this side and I see that there are opposite pieces here on the bottom and same pieces on the top, or opposite pieces on the top. And here, if this piece matches up with this one, I look at this side and I can see that here these ones are the same, these ones are opposite, and here there are opposite pieces on the top. And for the last set here, you can see that these two are the same. So I look at this set at this side, I can see that these two are the same, these two are opposite, and these pieces are the same. For the last case, where the pieces that match up are on the left, I compare them with this piece. You can see that here they match up, here they're opposite, and here this piece, I compare this piece to this one. You can see that they're the same. And for the last set, I compare this piece with this one. You can see that they match up. And once I see that these two are the same, I look at this side. I either have a line, or this piece matches up with this one, or this piece matches up with this one, the lower side. If they are opposite, I look at this side. Here the pieces are opposite. Here this one matches up with the top, this one matches up with the bottom. Here, when this piece is the same as this one, I look at this side. You can see that here there's a line, then I have opposite, and then this one matches up with this one. Again here, when you see that this piece matches up with the lower one, I look at this side and see that these two are the same, these two are opposite, and this one matches up with the other one. So that's it for the way I recognize the edge set of ZBLL. And if you have other ways of recognizing cases, please share in the comment section. And if you see better algorithms than the one I am using right now, please share. And under each algorithm there's a timed equivalent. This is my personal best while timing the algorithm. So if you have a faster one, I'd like to know about it. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.